Hello everybody, I'm Colette the Highway Stitcher. I'm here to give you my stitching from the highway and at home. I'm having to redo this whole video. I've got a problem with my microphone and when I did the whole video, it was silent. I could not get the sound to come out of it or anything. So I am not using it. I am just using my regular sound turned up on the tablet, so I'm hoping this is loud enough for you until I get something else to work, because I don't want to be trying it again and then have it all with no sound, because it was irritating enough that I have to go back and redo this video. So anyway, we'll go past that now. It's December 21st, getting close to Christmas. You can see my Snoopy t-shirt, Charlie Brown, all the Christmas characters. I love that. I hope you're enjoying the season, those of you who celebrate, and just having a good time, and not doing too much, just having a fun time, just doing what you want to do and enjoying the parts of the holiday that you enjoy, because that's the best. And I've been doing that here. I've been doing some things that I enjoy, like cooking and you know, doing Christmas movies with the grandkids, things like that, watching my own movies that I love, and also been doing a lot of stitching. So last time I was here was November 22nd, so it's been almost a month. I didn't plan on waiting that long, but that's what how it ended up happening. But here I am now to give you some updates on what I have. Before I forget, the temp around here is going to go up to 49 Fahrenheit, 9 degrees Celsius, pretty warm for this time of the year. No snow forecast for the Christmas day, Christmas Eve. Just a bunch of warmer weather, a lot of rain we've been having, and not a whole lot of snow. So it's been kind of strange. But then again, that could change. Like they say, wait 5 minutes and things change here in Utah. But so far, that's how the weather has been. Before I get into my FO that I finished and my whips, I am doing a redo of about 2 videos ago in October. I had a copy of the Jardin Privé birdhouses, and I wanted to give it away. A commenter friend, video friend, told me that she had this and she would send it to me. And so I thought, well, to give it away, so I thought, well, that'd be really nice to give it away. So the person, I tried to contact the other person, never got anything back from her. So now I'm going to try again and see if one of you guys get it. The amount of people who commented on that video was 73. So I'm going to show you here so that you know, because you have to pay money now to get them to pull the comments from the actual YouTube. So I just typed in the comments on my notes and just trying to save a little money. So here's like the different people all the way down to 73. So in my random comment picker, which is right here, I'm going to push the generate from 1 to 73 and see who we get. Ooh, it's closer to 73. It is 65. So let's see who that is. Okay, 65 is an Amber Tilden 1441. Amber Tilden 1441. If you're watching this video, or if you do watch it, please comment below. Email me. I'll have my email below. I will also comment on your comment back several videos, and hopefully we'll be able to get a hold of each other. I also do try to type in names onto Instagram and Facebook to see if I can find the stitcher. Sometimes people don't have their actual name for their Instagram name, but I've been able to find some people that way too. But if you are watching, Amber, please comment on your comment below, or please get a hold of me by email, and I'll get this sent off to you. Congratulations. So the other comment I wanted to make before I started showing is many thanks this holiday season for all of you out there who are so kind, who put tons of comments on that I love to read and I love to answer. and enjoy my videos. Thank you so very much. I, just do these videos just to keep myself kind of like, making sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and everything. But I so appreciate everybody who enjoyed them and enjoyed what I show. So thanks all of you. Thanks all of you who subscribe, who watch during this holiday season. And I hope you have a great, great holiday. So I'm going to move on to first my FO. Here we go again. I sure hope this is coming through. I don't want to do this a third time. On Instagram, oh wait, see, here I am. After doing the first time I did it, I was doing better. Now here I'm doing it a second time. And getting discombobulated. This is the finished object I have that I was just bringing up to show. It's Gold Collection Dimensions. It's the Enchanted Ornament Stocking. Poor thing is looking pretty ratty, but it is done. It is FO'd. So, and here it is. Totally finished. So I'm so excited. So I can say that again. I can say that a lot of times. That's one thing I don't mind saying since the other video didn't come through. I am so excited that I finished this. I finished it at our Christmas party for the Wasatch Whipsters. And I spent most of the day doing all the backstitch and also doing all of those like pretty little snowflakes that you see, the white snowflakes that are kind of scattered throughout. And catching up on any backstitching that I forgot. And you know how that can be. I will go through it once and see another one that I didn't do. I go through it again and see another I didn't do. But it is totally done now. So my own Christmas stocking, my very first. And this is, of course, using the kit fabric, which is light blue Ada 16 count, and the flosses that came with it. I will be starting up another stocking when it comes in the mail. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. And with all the Christmas, them trying to get Christmas stuff in the mail, I did one of those Black Friday sale things where I got quite a bit off on the kit. And so, I thought, oh, well, it's going to be probably wandering all over the country because of Christmas packages. But that's all right because I'm just going to start after the new year anyway. So all I have to do is cross my fingers and hope that it doesn't get lost in the mail. But otherwise, if it's just wandering around, I don't mind if it doesn't show up quite yet. It's going to be one that I do for my husband, Chris, so he has a stocking too. After that, I'm not sure where I'll go with it. Who knows? Maybe I'll do the grandchildren again. I have knitted Christmas stockings for the grandchildren, but it might be kind of fun to do a stitched one for them. I've been enjoying doing it. Every Sunday, I do hashtag Sunday Stocking Sal. Sometimes it's hard to say all the S's together. And I do that with Amy. Amy loves toads. She started that, and I appreciate it because it has kept me on the straight and narrow and getting me to get this piece done. So I'm so excited. It's all done now. So now I'm going to move on to my whips. The first whip is my temperature chart. It's getting close to being done too. That will be a total finish at the end of the year, and that'll make it either 11 or 12 total finishes for me in the year 2023. And right now, what I'm working on is the letters that are around the motifs, the letters and the little motifs. And so that's been fun. This pattern is by StitchinMommy. You can get it off of Etsy. She has a lot of stitching, a lot of temperature patterns, a lot of really cute temperature patterns. So this is how mine is looking. And I won't show it upside down because that's about how I was going to pull it up. Here it is. I'm pretty much on task for it. I believe I might be a day or two behind, but that's it because I was working on it a couple days ago. I have quite a few of the letters and that little bird motif all done. Most of it, as you can see, is dark blues, medium blues, a little bit of green, and right down here underneath the little bird is a dark purple for having like a 32 for a high. So most of these highs have been in the 40s, which is unusual for this time of year in Utah, northern Utah. They're usually in the 30s. So usually I should have more purples actually around, different shades of purple actually around these motifs. But instead I have mostly blues and even a couple greens, which is around 50. So much fun. I'll be really excited to finish this. I'm stitching it on 40 count Zweigart Flax that I had in my stash, a little piece that I had that I thought would work well. I'm using one strand of floss over two linen threads, so 1/2, and using the DMC for this particular temperature chart, which is variegated, which is a kind of a large range of temps between real cold and real hot, because that's Utah. It gets real cold and real hot. Probably just be showing this one more time, and then and when I show it, it'll be finished. How exciting! Okay, more water because I had to redo this video. Okay, I realized that I didn't think I had this, but I actually had a few more stitches, I believe 600 if I remember right, 500, 600, on this full coverage that I was working on last month. So I have to show it, even though it probably doesn't look much like anything. This is Woman in a Field of Flowers by Ida Rosa. The designer is Stitches So Beautiful on Etsy. She has some beautiful, beautiful full coverages. I'm working on this one with several other friends. And the person in charge is Needleberry Stitcher. So you can check with her if you want to know more about how we're doing it and what we're doing. I've been working this on a diagonal, not a true diagonal, because I don't have any park threads, but just kind of diagonally stitching it. And it's been working out for now. So I'm just continuing with that. And the little bit I did, I only actually did, I think, one more little narrow diagonal down and filled it in, and then a little bit of that. So, and you know something, is that showing? Yeah, okay, it's showing up fine. First I thought I had it upside down, the way my day's been going. That would be about par for the course, as my mom used to say. And that was her saying, one of her sayings. Anyway, a little bit of different colors showing up. I'm just barely beginning to get some of the flowers. So, stitching this on a 25 count cream, Lugana, gridding it myself, and actually I haven't been doing much gridding. It's been pretty easy to follow so far, but I probably will grid pretty soon though, when I start getting into all the confetti. And 1/1 full cross, because that's my regular go-to for my full coverages. So that is Woman in a Field of Flowers. And then I have one more. I actually shoved all the full coverage together. So I have one more full coverage that I did some work on this last month, and that was my one that I've been kind of concentrating on for this last year. That's a Lacemaker. Artwork by Miles Burkett Foster and designed by Artecy. And this one has just been confetti blank the last couple months. So it's been hard to pick up and work on. This month what I started to do, I think I ended up getting close to 1,000 stitches in it. And I don't have any before pictures this time to show. I got busy with the season, with other things, and did not take pictures beforehand. This time I'm going to remember to take pictures so I can show you before pictures. But I can pretty much tell you what I did work on. Looks like nothing, because it still looks pretty much, if any of you were watching my last video, like it did last time. But there has been work done on it, more than what you realize. I started with the top unworked thread in a typewriter method of stitching and worked that thread down right in this confetti part for part of it. I did that for maybe about 400 or 500 stitches. So all of this is filled in, and then there's more of the confetti as I took the threads down and finished them up. Got kind of burned out with that. Realized my door didn't have all of this work all these were unworked threads all around the edge of the door. So I worked a lot of them down as well as that down to get a lot of it finished down to about here. Then I went over and started filling in some of this bushwork that's by this window. So this actually was quite a bit that was done right around there. And then the other that I did was right down there, because one of the threads that I was working on had a lot left on it for this dark work here, and I carried it down and worked there. I have about 4 or 5 colors totally finished on it. I could have a couple more totally finished, but I really did not want to grid all the way down to here where there's like 2 or 3 threads left of those stitches. So this is 1/1 full cross, and it's white Lugana gridded by myself, DMC. So again, it'll be picked up next month and worked on again. So I am using it. I've got my plans video that in the works. I'm going to hopefully do it after this video. But now that I messed up this last video, I'm not sure if I will. But anyway, I am planning on doing a plans video, and I'll let you know where the Lacemaker fits in that plans video when I do it. Okay, the next piece that I did a little work on, not as much as I should, but I did a little, was our sal for our Octa sal from October to October, from Stitch West to Stitch West retreat, from one to the next. We have 3 hashtags for this. We have Octa sal. We also have Birdhouses sal, and we have the actual name, French name, with the hashtag in front of it. I will have all of those down in the drop-down box. I'm in charge of the sal, whether I like it or not. Anyway, I'm in charge of the sal, so I'll have all those hashtags below if you want to join. It's been fun. We've been having a good time with it. So I'm going to show you what I accomplished, which wasn't a whole lot, but I'm behind. Just been having fun working on Christmas stuff, but I will catch up. Before, what I had finished was just that birdhouse there, the whole thing there. What I've done just the last month is just some of the fencing, and that's it. So I'm working on, this is actually being worked on a 25 count Vintage Country Mocha, where it's printed on the front and not on the back by Zweigart. And I'm doing 1/1, so this is going to be real petite when it's done on a 25 count. Using the DMC, 1 DMC over 1 linen thread. And for my back stitches, which you can see the back stitches in the fence there, as well as a few back stitches through here and here. What I'm using for that, since I can't go smaller on DMC on one strand, is I'm using Gutermann's thread. I have lots of colors, tons of colors Gutermann's thread, because I use it for my lace. This is a silk Gutermann's thread, which I love using for my Milanese lace, and I've got a whole case of every color that they have, that they made. So because of that, the Gutermann silk has ended up being just the right thickness. So that's been working out good. But somebody asked me, they said, well, if they were going to do it on like 25 or, on a higher count, what would I suggest? Because silk thread is expensive. And also, Gutermann's, you used to be able to get all the colors at Joann's, and you cannot anymore. You have to get them through lace vendors. So they're a lot more expensive. I would go and check Coates & Clark, their cotton thread, or Gutermann's cotton thread. They have the full line of the Gutermann's cotton thread. And I checked one of my cotton threads, and it looked like it was about the same thickness. So if you are doing a fine count for your birdhouses, I might check. If I were you, I might check just the stuff at Joann's. Pick out a color that'll work with your, the color that you think you might use another time, like a black or a brown or something, and then try it with it. So, because it's worked good with mine. So that's our one cell. the other cell that I'm working on. And this year I'm for sure only doing 2 cells. I like cells, but I don't like cells. What I don't like about them is I feel like if I fall behind too much and then I don't even want to bother with it anymore. That's a weird feeling. I'm fine with my own things, you know, however long they take me or whatever. But if I fall behind too much on a cell, I won't finish it. I have several whips that I'm literally thinking of giving away because they were cells that were supposed to be mystery cells where they give you each one, or that you were supposed to spread them out over the 12 months. And when I got way far behind where I couldn't catch up to the right part, I just threw them in the closet. Everybody has their own, like, you know, how they feel about things. And I don't like to finish cells if I'm way past when everybody else was finishing them. So that's why I'm only doing 2 this year and finishing up the third, making myself finish up the third, which was the previous cell from last year, the frosted pumpkin one. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, this is my birthday cell. I have a friend, Krista, whose birthday is the same day as mine. So about 4 or 5 years ago, this is our 5th birthday cell. We pick out a piece that we both like, and we work on it all year from October to October until our next birthday comes around, and then we pick another one. So it's like the OCT 29 SAL. But we always tell people if they love the designer that we're working on, like last year was Kathy Barrick, and you like the piece, go ahead and join us and just put the hashtag, because we love to have other people show their work on the same piece. So this is Margaretha Schropfer, what a name. This is a little band sampler, which is so cute. Love it, by Jeannette Douglas. I am up to date on this one, and probably a little ahead. When I finish up that red, and get down to the next one, I will be ahead. And so far, this is what I've gotten done on it. I am working on a piece of needle and flax linen, 40 count in the color Brea. I thought this would be a nice one. And I'm using the DMC conversion instead of the silks. And so far I've been happy. I subbed out a few colors in it that I wanted a little bit of a brighter look, because this seemed like a little brighter of a sampler. So I did sub out a few of the colors, the DMC colors, for something else that was a little more vibrant. So this is coming along good. And we'll work, start working on it again in the new year. The rest of the stuff I've been working on is Christmas whips. First one, that is a whip from the last 2 Christmases, is Santa Stops Here. This is a Brenda Gervais pattern. I got it as a kit at one of the Midwest, when it used to be a Midwest stitching retreat years ago. And it has been out for a while now, quite a while, and a lot of people have done it. But I'm I'm a real seasonal stitcher when it comes to Christmas, and I only like to work on things right around Christmas, and that's usually when I'm the most busy. And then I work on them usually after Christmas for a week through the New Year's, and then I stop. But this is beginning to look like something more now. Even though I don't have a picture from the last time I worked on it, I know what I worked on this time, so I will show you that. I did this whole window and window pane, all the light color around it, all the fill in. Wait, was it that one? Maybe it was this one. Maybe this one was already done. Yeah, it was this one here that I did. And then I filled in the blocks around it and put in the lighter color for the bricks around it, filled in the lighter color. And I put in the whole wreath. So I did pretty well. I'm looking forward to getting this house done. I love brick houses too, Amy. But sometimes houses just burn me out after a while. But I am looking forward to getting this house done, because when I do, there's just be the fun stuff to me. I mean, there'll be some white for the snow, but Santa's fun, the snowman, the Christmas tree, the deer, even the border isn't bothering me, isn't going to bother me. So just want to get that house all done. So all the way through New Year's, probably my New Year's 12 by 12 that I've been doing for the last year will not be new things. I usually do Christmas pieces for the last time to get a lot of work done on them. So this will be in my New Year's Eve 12 by 12. Did I say? Oh, no, I didn't tell you. This is 36 count R&R Winters Brew, and I'm using DMC and Overdyeds. Actually came as a kit. She had the Winters Brew for us as well as the Floss. So. And then the other piece I've been working on was a gift from not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. So I've been doing pretty well for only working on it on Christmas. This was a gift from Brenda, my friend Brenda, Handwork Maniac. She gave me this Theresa Kogut up on the housetop. And so I'm going to show you what I accomplished this time on it and what was done before. Not quite as much has been done on this as been done on Santa Stops here. So it's pretty easy to show you where. Basically, that's what I've done on it for the last few days, starting at the Christmas party. Those shutters, the blocks of the bottom of the house, and a little bit of the pane work right there. So from that on up, all of this was done the previous two Christmas seasons. So not sure what else I'm going to get done, you know, fill in for a house, even though it'll be easy and simple, especially since this is DMC. It's not all DMC, but the house party is fill-in is DMC, so that'll be easy to do that, but I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to get done. But once I get that house done, it'll be more flying because, well, the house and the snow. Once the house and the snow is done underneath it, it'll just be housetop and the snowman heads. So this is being stitched on Twilight, Picture This Plus. I didn't have Mystic, Picture This Plus. Pulled this out and thought this would work good, and I think it has been. It's 28 count. I can't do dark fabrics very well anymore, so I have to stick to a higher count. I can't see the holes very well, but I'm liking it. It's so vibrant and pretty. So this is Up on a Housetop by Theresa Kogut. So that was my other width that I worked on the last few days, and we'll continue and work on it for my New Year's Eve 12 by 12. Okay, that's all for today. I'm going to give you my gratitude quote and say goodbye, and I'm going to go on and try to do my plans video for you. Get that posted. Okay, I pulled out just December 21st this time, and just to see what was on it, and I really like the quote. It says, "When you find peace within yourself, you become the kind of person who can live at peace with others." And that is very true. Here's the picture of two giraffes with their heads around each other. So cute. When you know, I think a lot of maybe the problems that we have in the world, and also just with us personally, with other people, have to do with our feelings about ourselves. We need to be at peace with how we feel about us. We need to be accepting of how we are. We need to be at peace with ourselves. When we are, things that other people say or do tend to be softened. You know, we just feel at peace and feel like, well, we can show peace to others. So that's just what I would encourage you to do this Christmas season, this holiday season. You know, we need a lot of peace on earth, and peace with neighbors, with friends. So I would ask you to look for that peace during this holiday season. Look for it within yourself so you can give it to others out there. Remember to find the beauty in everything, in every day. It's out there. whatever kind of weather you're having, and look for it. Look for it. Even the trees with just the branches can look really pretty with lights on them. You know, the sunrises, sunsets are so beautiful this time of year. So look for the beauty out there. It is there. Look for the beauty within yourself too. So thank you all for joining me, and you know, I guess I'll see you with the next video whenever I post that, and with more whips probably after New Year's. So you guys take care. Love you lots. Bye-bye.